just do it. First of all, open the Arduino. Now here, first of all, we have to call the RFID sensor. It's very simple, called serial dot begin, say 9600. Okay, and for the pin modes, let's just check which pin we have connected on the Arduino board. It's 4 and it's pin number 5 and 6. So let's just call pin number 5 and 6 as output. 5 comma output. Okay, now pin number 6 as in output also. Okay, both the pins are set to output, and we have called the serial. We have called the serial begin. Okay, come down. Now write the code simple. Say if, say the statement such as, say serial serial dot available available, give parenthesis, is greater than 0. It means it is passing some values. Then we need an integer or a string. So say string, s should be capital, string say value, value will store the string value. Say value is equal to serial serial dot read capital string, give to parenthesis, terminate the line. After that, come down and give it a delay of say 50 milliseconds. That will be enough because it works on very high speed. And say print ln and give the value. Okay, now terminate the line and before uploading it, remember one thing, that the pin number which is connected to Arduino board as pin number 0 should be removed, because it will not allow the program to upload it to the board. So I have disconnected it, you can see here. Okay, now upload the program to the board. It's uploading, wait for a second. Just wait for a second, it's uploading, it's compiling itself, and it's uploaded successfully. Okay, come down to the program and now connect the pin that is connected to EM18 to pin number 0 of Arduino. I am connecting it, wait for a second, and it's successfully connected. Now I am taking a RFID card here and putting it on the pin. Let's say like this. It gives the value of this card. I am taking another card. It gives the value of another card. We are taking the value of card number, say card number 2, and copying it. We have copied it successfully. Okay, now for programming, again remove the pin that is connected to Arduino to EM18. Now inside, say if the integer storing its value is equal to, give two upper columns and paste the value. This was the key. If the value is equal to the value of card number 1, then say the statement like this. You can say, give to curly braces, write digital digital write digital write, say pin number 5 is equal to HIGH, terminate the line, and say digital write digital write pin number 6 comma LOW, terminate the line. Okay, check it once again. And we need an else statement because we are taking only one value. So say else and give to curly braces, right here digital write digital write, say pin number 5 is equal to LOW low, and again pin number 6 should also be low. Digital write pin number 6 comma LOW. Now compile it. We have removed the pin from EM18. Okay, compiling it. It's compiling, wait for a second. Compilation is done successfully. Okay, now upload it to the board. It's, wait for a second, I have not uploaded it. I'm uploading it. Okay, I have done something interesting. I have connected a buzzer also, so that we can get something more realistic values. Okay, after uploading the code, come to the serial monitor, and it's not starting. Just wait for a second. Reconnect the Arduino. It's reconnecting. Now upload the program. It's uploading. and after uploading, wait for a second, open the serial monitor. Now whenever I flip the card, I have not connected EM18. Wait for a second, it's connecting. Now do the scrolling and we get the value that is correct. So we get the sound from the relay, but if we want to see it in action, we have to connect it to a 12-volt supply. So I am connecting it. Okay, and you can see the motor is running. Again flipping another card, it's the same card. Now I am taking another card. Okay, you can see whenever I flip the another card, it's stopping, and whenever I flip the key card, it begin to start. You can see. Again let's just see it in action. It's not working because of the wrong card, so take the right card and it starts. You can see whenever I take the second card, it stops, and when I take the correct card, it starts again, stops, and begins. Now that was for the function, but if you want to insert a security feature in it, well, how can we do it? It's very simple. We have done previously an experiment on the piezoelectric sensor. So we can simply connect a piezoelectric sensor here with an analog read value. So I have connected it on pin number A0. So I am calling pin mode, say pin number analog 0 is given as input because it is reading the value. Okay, now come down here and give a value. First of all, we have to declare an integer who's storing the value of analog read, say int an is equal to 0. Come down. Now come here, say first of all we have to set the value an is equal to analog read, say pin number A0. Okay, now come here and give it a parenthesis. If say A0 is say an is greater than the value, let's say 1020, then copy the same terms here from here. We are copying it. Okay, come down and paste here. It's saying that if the value is for the piezoelectric sensor are high, then the motor should stop. Okay, and we can also give a serial print here, say serial serial dot print ln, say it's giving some spaces, so no problem, we are giving 4 spaces here. Okay, now come down, say serial dot print ln. This line should be ln and this line should not be, so I am saying the value of an that should be showing on the screen. Okay, no problem, compile it once for any error. It's saying a compiling error, that is A0. Now again compile it once again. It has been successfully compiled. Okay, upload, and it's uploading. Okay, let's just connect the pin number EM18 pin to the Arduino board. I'm connecting and it's successfully connected. Okay, now come to the COM port to see the value, and let's just flip the card. Just a minute, it's taking a garbage again. Now take the another card. Its value is giving high. Okay, now you can see that the value is 1023 greater than 1020, so the sensor had stopped. Again you can see that the motor is working. Now come here, see here, there is a piezoelectric sensor. Whenever I press my finger on the piezoelectric sensor, the motor will stop. See here, the force was not adequate, so I will be trying it once again. Oh, there is a programming mistake, we have to correct it. Just wait for a second. Okay, first of all we need to put the code in the right area. We have selected the code here. First of all we have to cut it. We have cutted it successfully, and pasting it after the second bracket will be fine, because there is an bracket for the if statement also, and that is causing the error. this is the bracket for the if statement here, and there should be a bracket for void loop also. Let me check it. Come down, give a curly braces, and before that paste the code. Okay, compile it. Once it's giving me an error that the declaration should be described before the token, no problem. Now again compile the sketch. It's successfully compiled. Okay, upload it to the board and connect, remove the pin. You have seen that the error because I have connected the pin. Once again I have to upload it. It's successfully uploaded. Okay, now connect the pin and open the serial monitor. Come here, and we have to see the value like this randomly, so we can get the absolute values coming down here. Okay, the motor has been started and we are getting a value from the piezoelectric sensor, and I am pressing my finger. You can see that the value is greater than 1020, so the motor stopped. Once again let us see it. Motor begins it rotating, and you can see the value of piezoelectric sensor. Now I am going to press my finger on the piezoelectric sensor once again, and it's stopped. Okay, you can see that this is a program for door safety. If someone enters in the door and by mistake comes in the way of the motor or the gateway, then the motor will stop automatically because it has pressed the piezoelectric sensor by its foot. So it will give a signal to the microcontroller that the motor should be stopped or an accident will occur. And we have connected a buzzer also, as I have told you earlier. So let's just try it with a buzzer. We are going to declare a function here. Let me come here and declare a function. First of all, we have to connect the pin, remove from the pin the EM18. We have disconnected it. Again, for the sake of experiment, we are going to make a function, and we are coming here. We are declaring it void, void say buzzer, buzzer, and give to parenthesis and to curly braces. Now come down. First of all, we have also to set the value for the buzzer. So let me check the pin number for the buzzer, and it is connected on pin number 11. Okay, come to the top, say pin mode, say pin number 11 as output. Okay, that is correct. Come down and set the value for the buzzer, such as we are doing a function that whenever the key is pressed, the buzzer is called. So we are doing it with the help of digital write, digital write. Say 11 is equal to high, high, terminate the line. Again say delay, let's say a delay of 1000 milliseconds, terminate the line. Again digital write, digital write 11 LOW, terminate the line and say delay, say 1000 milliseconds, and copy the code for a buzzer for ringing it 2 times. We are copying it, copied, and we are going to paste it. It is successfully pasted, and the value for the calling the function is BUZZER with parenthesis. Okay, come down here in the piezoelectric sensor. After reading that, we need here. So we are writing BUZZER with 2 parentheses and going to terminate the line. Okay, now just compile the code for any technical errors, and we found an error. C saying the delay is not defined, and that is a typo, so we are correcting it. Again compiling, it's saying the same error here again because I have copied the code, so I am correcting it and just compiling it once again. Well, there are no errors. Okay, uploading it to the board. It's uploading, wait for a second, and it's successfully uploaded. So first of all, I need to connect the EM18 pin here. Okay, I have taken the pin and successfully connected to EM18. It's connected, you can see. Now come here, open the terminal and take the card, and the motor begins to run. Now take your finger to the piezoelectric sensor and press it. The motor stopped, the sensor has been called the values, and the function has been called to give the value of 2 time rings. Let's do it once again. The motor started because of the card at EM18. Again down, pressing the sensor. Let me do it once again. As before getting the value down to 1020, the sensor will continuously ring. It will be taking some time to get down because of the analog property of the piezoelectric sensor. So now it will not ring. See here. Okay, do it once again. I am going to take the EM18 for your experiment. We have taken EM18. The motor started. Going to press the sensor. and it's rang 2 times, and it will be taking some time to stop because of getting the lower value of the piezoelectric sensor. Or you can say that the foot has, until the foot has not been removed from the piezoelectric plate or in the pathway of the gate, till then the sensor will ring and the motor will stop. And once the foot is pressed, then the sensor will stop and you can again use the key and start the gate. It will taking some time, okay, because the foot has been continuously pressed and it's stuck in a small loop. I am taking a sensor away, again giving a value high. Okay, you can see that the sensor has been taken away. Now take the card once again, swipe it. The machine has been started. Come here, press the foot and the machine is stopped.